Hi, Ashley here with HeartHookHome.com, and today we are learning how to crochet the linked double crochet. This is a very sturdy stitch, much more sturdy than the regular double crochet, and it doesn't give the big holes that double crochet does in between your stitches. So it's actually very easy to make and quite fun. It works up very similar to the regular double crochet. The only difference is where you put your hooks to pull up your loops. So let's work a little swatch up together to learn this stitch. I am going to pull my yarn here, and just like with regular double crochet, it doesn't really matter how many stitches you start with, how many chains you start with. If you're not following a pattern, just crochet as many chains as you like just to get your feet wet. I'm going to do 10 today. Okay, now in order to make your first linked double crochet, you need to find the second and the fourth chain from the hook. You're going to pull up a loop in each of those. I personally think it looks better if you look at the back of the chain. So I'm going to pull up a loop in this second right here. So I'm just going to insert my hook and pull up a loop. And then I'm going to skip the third, find the fourth, and pull up a loop in that one as well. So now I've got 3 loops on my hook, which is similar to any other double crochet, right? Using US terms. We're going to yarn over and finish off that double crochet as normal. So pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And that is your first linked double crochet made. Doesn't look like much now, but it will here in just a second. Let's complete all of these chains. To make your subsequent linked double crochet, you're going to find this vertical or horizontal bar that runs across the stitch here, right? You see this guy? You're going to pull up a loop in that bar right there. So insert your hook and pull up a loop. Now you're going to find the next chain and pull up a loop there. This is the very next chain. So this would technically be the 5th chain from our hook, right? Pull that up. Now we've got our 3 again, and we're going to complete that double crochet as normal. Pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now, in order to do our next linked double, we're going to pull up a loop in that bar, that horizontal bar, and we're going to pull up a loop in the next available chain. Now we're going to complete that double crochet as normal. We're going to complete this all the way to the end of the row. So here we are at our last chain. I'm just going to pull up my last loop, complete my last double crochet, and now we have a row of little linked double crochets. Aren't they cute? Looking super cute. So in order to start your next row, you're going to chain 3. Now you're going to pull up a loop in the second chain that you just made. I like to go into the back bar. It makes it look cleaner on the sides of your piece. So pull up a loop in the second chain from your hook, and now fully turn your work so you're looking at it like you would normally. Pull up a loop in that very first stitch, and this will be your first linked double crochet of that row. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now insert your hook under that bar, pull up a loop, go into the next available stitch and pull up a loop, and complete your double crochet as normal. Insert your hook under that bar, pull up a loop, go into the next, and complete that double crochet as normal. I'm going to work all the way to the end of this row, and then we're going to start a new row again together. That's the most important thing I've noticed in my linked double crochet pieces, is making sure that the hook placement in that very first stitch of the row is correct. If you put it in one of the front loop, like the front loop only or the back loop only, I find that it gives more of a gaping hole, and I actually did it intentionally on my piece here. I'll show you in just a moment. So last stitch here, going into that last guy, complete my double crochet as normal. So now here is my second row of linked double crochet. So in order to start my next row, I'm going to chain 3, I'm going to pull up a loop in the back bar of that second one, right there. Pull up that loop, and now fully turn your work so you're looking at it as normal, like you would if you were turning and doing regular crochet. Pull up this loop in that very first stitch and complete your double crochet as normal. And that's it, guys. Not too bad, right? The fact that we're going through that horizontal bar of the stitch, this one here, the fact that we're going through here really does link these two stitches together so that when you pull them apart, it's a very sturdy fabric and it's not going to have those gaping holes that you would get with regular double crochet. So see, if I try to pull these apart, let's look at the bottom one. But if I try to pull these apart, like those stitches are linked. They are not going anywhere. So it creates a lot less holey of a fabric. Now, where I said it makes a difference, see these up here? These are where I went into the back bar of the second chain from my hook when I started these rows. This one, I went into the front loop only. See how this one is a huge gaping hole right here? So that is the difference. These two were made with the method we just learned. This is with going into the front loop only instead. So see the difference that makes? Big difference. So make sure you're going into the back bar of that second chain when you start a new row. So I hope you all love the linked double crochet. I'll be using it in a new pattern soon on Heart Hook Home, and I can't wait to crochet more with you soon. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.